All right. Good morning. Good morning. It is 6:30. It is December 5th. It's a little snowy Thursday. I love snowy Thursdays. Actually, the first one, something to be said about sitting in your barrel, the snow's coming down, your dog's walking around, you're thinking about your positions, you're thinking about what's happening this holiday season. I don't know if you guys watched, it wasn't the greatest, but you watched last night, the lighting of the Christmas tree in New York City. It was pretty cool that it was snowing. Get everyone a little bit in the holiday spirit. Hopefully you're in the holiday spirit. I think a lot of people are. But listen, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't fall asleep behind the wheel. Don't all of a sudden get too big and then have them do a leg sweep and then you're giving back, 4 or 5 days worth of profits in one because all of a sudden you're feeling too good. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Who said that? Isn't that like a famous singer? Anyway, my name is Scott Redler. I am the Chief Strategic Officer of T3Live.com. Here we are getting the day going. I got my iced coffee. By the way, I'm starting to learn some words. So in Dunkin' Donuts, I have this woman here there who's really nice, and I want to learn some words to communicate. So if you know this word, this is for you. Camcho. Guess what that means? It means how are you? Anyway, Camcho. I'm learning a word a week, so we'll do that. Right? Everyone wants to learn English. Why can't we learn some other languages? Just saying. All right. So here we are. What are the futures doing? The futures are down small, which makes some sense. You look here, look at this. Look at this move in the SPYs every day above the 8-day moving average. What's one of my methodologies? If you're above the 8-day moving average, what are you doing? You're massaging your positions. You're long. You're figuring it out. You're trying to use your tier system. You're trying to do all the things you do to make a living, and that's what we have to do. We make a living to provide for our family, right? So here is the alpha team. Okay, this is the alpha team. They get to see my positions that I've been massaging. Obviously, Bitcoin's the big news. It's up over 100,000. Hey, listen, everyone's like, Red Dog, those cheesy pictures. I'm like, I like to have some fun. First thing I did is, on October 11th, we posted a little picture of a turkey. He wasn't really that strong. The turkey trot to 85,000. And then obviously we went higher than that. I had the turkey hand off the baton to Santa. And now I'm saying, Tommy, I got this. And here we are at 100,000 plus. But it's not, there's nothing funny about making money. And I'll tell you, there are a lot of guys who changed their life a little bit with crypto. I wasn't one of the early adopters. I didn't buy Bitcoin at 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000. I'm a blue collar grinder. I trade these things, and I've been trading it really well. And I'm on here, the virtual trade floor gets to see what I did. Look at that, a sell button. I'm allowed to sell some. So basically, I added to my IBIT on the wedge, breaking out yesterday. And now they get to watch me trim a little bit. So look, I'm going to trim a little bit more just so you can see how they get to see it real time around the world. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did I sell some? 3. It's going to flash red, so it shows that I'm reducing. I added yesterday, reduced today. What do we call that? The tier system. Anyway, J Rock's telling me that Bank of America put a $400 price target on Tesla. All right, we'll see if that helps today. Anyway, going back to Bitcoin, first of all, that's the trend in the SPYs, which has been beautiful. Beautiful. And then here's IBIT, right? That was the wedge pattern that we've been talking about. I've been posting this chart every day. First was the breakout. We hit a peak. Remember this? We were buying almost into the 21-day. And then, we crossed the apex yesterday. And I tweeted, I'm like, IBIT is crossing the apex of this, this bull wedge type flag, and boom. And now all of a sudden you look at the IBIT, it's up another $2 today. Guess what? We also started a product called the, Power Play Options. And yesterday, I'm like, it's a good one. I think Bitcoin's going to go over 100,000. So I had guys yesterday buy the IBIT 58 for 12.27. I guess we were a little early, and sold the 61s, thinking, hey, if we get to 103 to 110, chances are they could risk 60 cents to make 330 and make another 2x or 3x. Nice start. Anyway, they don't all work out that way, so don't get spoiled. So here we are now above this area. So we just said what? Tesla, they put a $400 price target on it. It's getting a little juicy. Hasn't been so easy. Listen, not every move could be fast and furious like we had post-election. Okay, we've been consolidating. I remember a week ago we came in, they sold that up open, which was not fun, but it happens. We can't control the day-to-day. We control how we deal with the day-to-day. And PS, now it looks like we just held the 8-day. We're going sideways. And I think there's a chance, there's a chance that today or tomorrow, Tesla takes out this little spot. And now, right now we're at 358.58. This is 360. This is 361. It clears this spot. And I got to say, I think it's going to be a nice move. Anyway, it's got to have some volume. And it hasn't been all Tesla all the time. We went with Meta 2 days ago. Okay, I actually put this on as a power play too. My power play guys are killing it for $99 a year. Probably the best bargain on Wall Street. But I'm not here to pitch you. I'm just here to tell you, use your resources. Anyway, so we had this move from 578, went to 614 yesterday. I was buying a dip carefully. I wasn't sure if they could test 603. They didn't. Came to 605 and digested well. It's a little extended. So we were able to make extra cash flow in our job, because this is our job. Maybe it's not your job. Maybe you just, you're a police officer, you're a fireman, you're a doctor, you're a student trying to make money. Yes, Chase and all of his friends are really active on their Robinhood accounts lately. But anyway, so you were able to buy the dip. Now we go sideways and see. If you remember Apple, we were pitching. I don't pitch stock. I did when I was like 25 years old for about a year. And then I said, I don't want to be a salesman ever again. I want to trade and I want to execute and make monies. But anyway, we were talking about getting above 230 and then 237 and now 244. By the way, you want to hear a good song? This is a good song for a second. Anyway, I don't sit here and listen to CNBC, Bloomberg, or any of those guys. I sit here and listen to music. I do my charts, and I feel good about the morning. If you win your morning, you win the day. We're going to start a whole new concept in 2025 for you. Anyway, that was a nice move. I'm actually would like to see Apple consolidate. I'd like to buy some more Apple. I have not been involved with Google. I don't think it's had a little sequence off the lows, but it's not doing anything special. The semis start to get a little bit better. Remember last Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we broke below this neckline and came back above it. And sometimes either the neckline breaks and you get that waterfall, or sometimes it holds and it traps shorts and has a nice little action. And so far, so good. Good action here. We were buying NVIDIA that day. I think that Wednesday morning I was telling you guys I was buying the 135 calls. The 135 calls into this area. Remember Red Dog reversal post earnings? I waited patiently. I'm like, let's look at the 100-day, but we'll start. And now all of a sudden you had a nice move, and now I'll see if it holds this 140.45, which it probably does, and continues to the upside. It does have some room, and we've been making some good money in the semis. Just moving around. You got to move your feet, right? A lot of different sectors, a lot of different areas. Like yesterday, I took a little bit of a shot, not a shot, but I just said, hey, you know what? I haven't really been playing the IWM. The IWM had a decent move, a big move, post-election. And now you have a nice bull flag right here. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe while we're sitting here at 240 or 239, I go out and buy some 245 calls just in case the small caps in the market once we're overbought in the Mag 7, which we're getting a little close to it, then maybe, we get a push in the IWM. So while it's coming in, you have a buy the dip into the 8-day trade, and then you have like a momentum trade. So there's two different types of trade, and then above here would be the momentum trade. Same way with Tesla, you have the, buy a dip into the 8-day trade, which is why I'm long Tesla, long versus this area, long versus the gap, and then, hey, when it gets in motion and gets above an area with volume and clears it, you have to add a momentum tier for hopefully motion to bring it higher. And if all of a sudden you add it 360 and it doesn't go through and it pulls back to 358, you have to be careful because it ruins a little bit of your average cost. So when you're adding a tier for a certain thought, that thought doesn't happen. You better make sure you can handle that thought. All right, let me say hello to some of my dogs around the world. We'll go to comments. All right. These are the dogs. My dog pound. Okay, we got Blair. Good morning and thanks for keeping on track. The run continues. Easy to get caught up in all of this and not pay attention to the wheel. That's true. That's why I say don't let your highs get too high, your lows get too low, because that could get you in a little bit of trouble, right? Let's see. Get It Done says Bitcoin. Hughes. All right. Good job, Mikey Pags. We got Dario Dip. Morning, Redler. Well, no one calls me Redler, but people used to call me Redler in college. Morning from Albany. That's where I went to college. Kittle Gerps is loving his square. Should we play that? Hey, Alexa, play It's Hip to Be Square. Let's see if Alexa knows that song. So the square is right here. Look at this move. Oh, yeah, look, I'm going to go over some charts while you guys listen to Hip to Be Square. There's the 8-day moving average. Listen, sometimes you got to look at the daily and the weekly to get the big picture. And this looks great. We had 2 sets of options. I sold a little bit yesterday. I still have square options. Oh, it's a good song. Anyway, what up, Bits? You love the Alpha team? Thank you, Allison. Let's see, a little fun fact. What movie was this song from? Hint, hint. It was in the 80s. Oh, you want to look at Coin? Boeing's doing a little bit better. It's a little bit of a broken bounce. I don't even know where are you guys talking to me from? You talking to me from YouTube? Or you talking to me from Twitter? Let's see if you guys can even hear. What's up, British bloke? We got tap in. All right, maybe you guys want. Let's see. Look at Coin, by the way. Look at this tight move that happened yesterday. Look at that bull flag consolidation above the 8-day, strong close. Usually YouTube. So Red Dog's got to start a new YouTube channel. Anyway, look at let's go to Coin. This is like trading 101, right? Here's Coin. It's up $10. So if you took it home because it broke above 317 and closed strong, you're getting what they call follow through. And what do you do when it's up 10? You trim and trail, so you net some money, add it to your stack 'em, pack 'em, and rack 'em, and move on. Blair, you could do it from Twitter. Stefan, you appreciate consistency. Listen, I don't have to have much talent out there because people are lazy. All I need to do is be consistent and wake up. So Coin's up 10. So I have Coin options, I have Square options, and I have IBIT. Look at this nice little trio. Oh, let's not forget the Wolf. Nice little pocket. By the way, this is what I have up. I have 6 screens, and I always have these level 2s that kind of like play to my eyes, because I have ADHD and I need to be like, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, good morning. It's Thursday. I have a dinner tonight with 40 guys from the Short Hills area, and tomorrow I'm going to be a little fuzzy, so deal with it. Anyway, that's the Wolf. I did do a little funny. You guys want to see the Wolf and the Red Dog? Here's the Wolf and the Red Dog. People are like, why do you post that thing? I think it's fun. So I posted this meme of the Red Dog and the Wolf, and this was on October 11th when I started the turkey trot for Bitcoin, just because I feel like I like to have some fun. You can't communicate on Twitter, Dave? Oh, so you do it just on YouTube? Anyway, that was pretty cool. And then if you go back, let's see if I know how to go back. Go back. Okay. Want to see Santa Claus? So this was the other one we made that was kind of funny. Where is it? Where is Santa? By the way, this is every day. People like, Red Dog, why aren't you creative? Why do you put the same thing up every day? I'm like, because you have to do the same thing every day. You have to do your routine, your process. Otherwise, you might let. Oh, did you see what Nancy Pelosi did about this whole thing? How they make up these rumors about people and then they put it in the press and they try and condemn you. That's gross. But anyway, we're not here to. Oh, so this was. Here's Tommy handing off the baton to Santa. What's Santa Claus going to do now? It's over 102,000. He's going to have to go on vacation. Anyway, let's go back to where were we? Not StreamYard. We were on TrendSpider. By the way, I'm going to start doing some webinars with my friends from TrendSpider. Yeah. All right. So what else is happening here? Now, this is your morning to trim and trail. This is your morning to massage your positions. This is your morning to, take a deep breath. I could see the SPYs just kind of hanging out. SPYs just had a big move, so it wouldn't be so bad if the SPYs kind of have an inside day ahead of the jobs report tomorrow. Tomorrow, the jobs report is going to be really important because it's going to basically, either if it's a little light, then maybe we do get that December 18th 25 basis point cut. If it's a little hot, chances are my IWM calls aren't going to work, and we'll see how it goes. So for right now, it's stutter stepping higher. The Qs have been absolutely fantastic. We talked about this wedge formation on top of this big pattern here with the Mag 7 leading the way. I was on with Liz Clayman, my girl. Not my girl, but a good friend of mine that I've been on for like 15 years. And, it's been great. I'm glad I get to go on and talk to her viewers on Fox Business. I've been doing it for a while, and it's fun to talk to the masses, but this is really how you communicate. It's hard for you to make money watching me on Fox Business. You could get the general feel, but really you want to tune into the nuts and bolts of the trading day. Here you go. If you want to get the charts and you want to be told what to do, there's a lot of T3 type of products for you. We just had all these sales, and soon we're going to do the Red Dog and the Raw, which is coming attractions for 2025. But we'll get to that and cross that bridge when we get there. So anyway, Truman Trail today. Congratulations if you've been on this Bitcoin crypto train. What I will say is be careful with meme columns. Now everyone made so much money. There's so much money going around, so much sloth that you're going to see these coins that do absolutely nothing, that are made up by influencers, and they're going to do a pump. It'll go to $1 billion valuation, and in 6 months from now, it could be back at 50 million, and you're going to be like, don't do it. Don't do it. There are cycles here. Anyway, but if you catch one and you book it, they can't take it away. So just be careful. Don't get caught up. If you get caught up, that's how you mess up. Caught up, mess up. We don't want to mess up. We want to enter the holiday season strong and have a good time and close the year, on a good note. I appreciate you, my dogs. Time for me to do 40 charts. Later.